fourth quarter, and you're down 7 again. You know, it seems like you guys have been here. What's the mentality? What do you guys? I mean, it just seems like it didn't even matter.
We just keep playing. We just keep believing. We know that the game's never over, and we keep fighting. We stay positive. I think that's the biggest thing. That no matter what is going on, we just stay up. We stay positive and keep helping each other out. Just because we know, fourth quarter is our time to come through and finish the game. So it's nothing new to us. You know, every game we've won, we've been down in the fourth quarter. So we know that it's not over until it's over. So I love our fight. I love our resiliency. I love that we just keep playing and keep having fun.
Is there a signal? Do you guys talk about it going into the fourth quarter? I mean, you lift the forefinger. Do you do anything to indicate that it's okay? Now's our time.
It's all inside. It's all in our hearts. That's where it has to be. It's where it has to come from. And on both sides of the ball, we go out there fighting every single play. And I think that's the key, is that we just play one play at a time. You can't control the fact that we're down. That's already happened. The only thing you can control is that play. So we remember that one play at a time, we're gonna come back and win the game.
Bronco said you were about 70 to 80% heading into this game. How did you feel? How did the hamstring feel as the game progressed?
Well, the training staff did an amazing job of helping me get ready for the game. I gotta give them a lot of credit. They've helped me out a lot. Obviously was not 100%. Maybe in the beginning of the game, I was playing a little bit tight, a little bit tentative. But then as the game went on, I kind of stuck thinking about it too much, and I was able to do my part enough just to help the team win. But so it'll continue to improve, continue to get better. And so I'm, once again, grateful for the training staff who's helped me get on the field.
Seemingly night and day difference for you from the first half to the second half. What changed? Anything at all?
I think mentally I just got more dialed in. Like I mentioned, first half maybe I was playing a little bit tentative, wasn't making throws that I normally make, was just a little bit off. I didn't feel like I was making the right decisions, so just wasn't putting the ball where it needed to be. So just mentally, kind of dialed in. Didn't worry about my hamstring, didn't worry about other things. Just focused in on my keys, focused in on the receivers, and then we started making plays. So it was good to get that rhythm going in the second half.
We saw Taysom Hill down there. Did you exchange any words after the game, after the win?
Yeah, for sure. He and I usually talk after every drive, just to see what he sees and everything. And it's awesome having him out there. He motivates us, even though he's not dressed in pads. It's awesome to have him out there. And after the game, he was there, and so it's cool to have him be a part of this. Because we were doing it for him. We're doing it for all those guys that, even though they're not playing, they still lead us.
Besides seeing a wide open Nick Kurtz, what did you see on that play? What happened on that play that he was so wide open?
I started with Colby on the right side, and then I came back to the back side, and I almost didn't believe my eyes. I almost wasn't sure that he was that open. I think but I saw the corner drop, came down on Devon's out. He was running an out route, so he came down and Devon just leaving Nick wide open. So just wanted to put it out there and let him go get it. It was pretty fun.
Easiest pass of the day?
Was
that the easiest pass of the day?
Probably. Yeah, just don't, just in that moment you don't really think about it. You just kind of see him and then you just naturally you just throw it. And but it felt good. That was huge for us. That was kind of a big swinger for us.
Fred, you guys got 8 sacks tonight. You guys getting outside the quarterback. Is there a scheme change or what happened?
We played in our nickel package the whole game, so we had just one outside backer in and then the extra nickel back to cover. And so our DBs did a great job of covering all game. And, Bronson, I think, had 3 or 4 sacks. Sione, Cy, all those guys had sacks. Harvey. It's just the want to get after the quarterback. So I give that all up to my teammates. That they're the ones who did all that. Just relentless to get after the ball.
Fred, what did you think? I mean, the first quarter, they'd been moving it. They had some chances. You guys weren't playing your best. What changed as far as defensively?
I think we just started off slow. We came out. We weren't as focused in and, executing as we should have. At halftime, we were all super positive about it. In that second half, we stopped them on first down when they ran the ball, and so that made them second and long, third and long. We were able to get off the quarterback. That's why we got as many sacks as we did. But, yeah, we just had to dial in. We just started off a little slow.
Can you sense it when the opposing quarterback's beginning to feel the pressure all the time? Because there were times it seemed like he was rushing things or moving up or trying to escape even before the pressure got there because you were in the back.
Yeah, for sure. When I was on the sideline, I would see what's going on, and you could tell the quarterback's dropping back, and he's just waiting for somebody to hit him, so he can't focus on receivers downfield. And our DBs did a great job covering. So then up front we get after the quarterback, get those sacks.
How do you avoid getting deflated when you get them in a 3rd and long and then they're able to pick up? How do you stay focused on that?
We do it, every practice. We practice extremely hard. We do different things to try and to prepare for teams like this who are going really fast, who getting the play calls in, stuff like that. We're trying to get the ball out long on 3rd down. But we just practice really hard. I feel like that's just the biggest thing. We have great focus out there, and that showed today in the game.
Practicing against the offense you guys have, you practice against every day. Does that help you guys out on the field? Because knowing the call is going to get there, you guys can just line up and go, right?
Right. We practice against our offense, just a little bit during practice. So our scout team does a really good job of giving us a good look again for the team that we're preparing for. But just like that, just like I said, we practice, great during the week, and it shows up on the field during games. And so, I'm proud of all my teammates. They did a great job tonight.
Henry, how big of a difference was that return? I think I was able to bring back, put you guys into that field position.
Oh, it was awesome. That was sweet. For our guy Jergs, he was running hard, and there's a whole team effort. And I was seeing guys throwing blocks everywhere, and that was huge to get us down in that position to let us take a 2-possession lead. That was kind of almost like the nail in the coffin. Almost, that was a turning point. And special team plays are huge. Whenever we can get. Last week with a punt block, or this week with a big punt return, those are game changers. So that's what we need. That's cool to see.
It seemed at times you had receivers open that were having trouble bringing the ball in. Was that partly you not putting the ball where you wanted to put it, or was that just lack of concentration on some of those drops?
Well, sometimes that happens. In the first half, I put it on me. I wasn't as accurate as I needed to be. I put that on me. But they played great. Receivers were doing awesome all night, making big catches, 4th down plays, catching touchdowns. Not easy one. That first one was, that's an amazing catch, and it's the same story every game. But no matter where I look on the field, I know I've got guys that can make plays. It's such a huge privilege to be able to have such great receivers out there with me. It makes my job very, very easy, and it showed again tonight that I trust them. And even if maybe a little out of sync, and at times we just keep firing, keep going, because we have that trust, and we have that confidence, and it was able to lead us to come on hot in the second half, which is what we needed.
Okay, thanks, guys.